What is up, guys? Welcome to a brand new series of the brand new State of Decay update, Homecoming. Part of this update is the old map in State of Decay 1, but now in State of Decay 2, Trumbull Valley. And then they also add some new missions, new stuff, new bases, new bounties, and gameplay improvements, such as an update to the bounty pack and additional targeted improvements as well, which I'll have a link to the patch notes in the description, but I'll also have a link to this playlist. If you guys want to watch all the way through a 10 to 15 part series exploring all the aspects of this newest update with your boy Bringtheparty, there's a link to the playlist in the description. If you're watching this day of release, you won't be able to catch that, but if you are watching this a couple days after release, I upload every single day, and there will be a bunch of these episodes locked and loaded in the next couple days. So if you guys want to check that out, check out the description for that playlist. But let's hop on into this. We're going to go into the brand new area, old area. Obviously, in one of the past patches, we had Providence Ridge added, which was added with the Juggernaut patch. And then the initial 3 places, then random. But now we're going to go back to the first area, heading back to the land where the story begun, Trumbull Valley. I'm going to hop on into that. I'm going to go... I don't think we're going to do lethal. We'll probably just do dread, which is a little harder. I usually just do standard, but I'll go up a little bit. I'm probably going to play with a couple friends throughout this series, so we'll try that out for now. Hopping in. I did say skip the tutorial, so we will be skipping the tutorial, but I'll teach you guys about the game as we kind of go through. I'm going to be able to pick through survivors. I can pick survivors from past playthroughs, so I probably will. To be honest with you, I will be picking survivors from my past playthroughs, ones that I know can give me a pretty good bonus here. I'm just trying to pick ones I like. Soundproofing is really nice. It reduces the amount of zombies that are interested in your place and the amount of risk with building and such. Soundproofing is pretty cool. Gardening is really good. Gets you better crops, more food. Sleep psychology is actually sick. 2 additional bed slots, I believe, and a positive moodlet. Mechanics, of course, construction, computers, mechanics again, utilities, medicine, logistics, hygiene. Okay, so I'm trying to think of which ones I want. I'm going to take soundproofing. I kind of want sleep psychology. I know her stats aren't great, and she's kind of new, but like sleep psychology is just freaking huge. And then we can pick one more. And I always think we need electricity, which is utilities. So we're gonna have to build out electricity. I believe in this patch, one of the maps, one of the bases, I mean, have a specialized, system for red Talon outposts, which is kind of sick. So we probably won't need the utilities too much, as I think one of the red Talon bases will give us that. But I'm going to grab it anyways here. So we're getting 2 specialized perks, unique perks, and then we're going to get utilities. I will need to get everything else, which is going to be a little crappy. I will need to get all the other slots filled, such as gardening being really important. The construction, electricity, that type of stuff I will end up needing, but this is going to set me up for a very smooth early game without having to really worry about beds and not having to worry about too many raids on my base with the soundproofing. So that's my initial thought here. I'm going to hit start that community. Do you want to start? Yes. I'm going to make this happen, man. I am so excited to be here. This patch I've been waiting for a while. I know my last series is actually my most successful series ever on YouTube, which is a little crazy. The last series has... Oh, I don't even want to be online. I'm actually going to shut off my online thing.
Is it to find more fuel?
Not me. Last time I almost walked right into a horde.
I have a better idea. We could settle down here instead
Good
of
idea.
moving on.
Nice.
I admit it looks better than the last couple of towns we came through.
I made them all look like ninjas, by the way.
Now that you mention it, it does feel kind of homey.
It's settled. This town is where we'll set up our new base. We just have to find a spot that's defensible, maybe with some room to expand.
Good idea. Cool. Let's make it happen. So excited to be here again, guys. It has been too long, but I also don't think, yeah, I was silly. At the end of your missions, you can have your people bring stuff along, and I did not bring any of my stuff along. It was kind of stupid. You can stack all the items so they can carry into your next community, and you should do that. Like, if you played all the way through, there's a huge benefit towards doing that. But I did not do that because I am not a smart individual. So we won't have any benefits. I even like have construction too. So like we could have just brought power and water with us by default, but we didn't. So yeah, there's a lot of mistakes I made at the end of that last series, but like it's not a huge deal. It won't hinder us too much, and it'll make us a little bit more like first time, which is good. Cool. Yeah, we're just gonna move in. 4 car slots. That's a lot for an opening base, I feel. I think it's usually 2. Yeah, it's definitely usually 2 on the first base. Of course. So head over to that base there. Do the simple repairs there. Only 4 slots? What the? This is a hard base to survive in. Yeah. We're fixing the beds, but look, 2 beds for free, which is like unbelievable still. Like, what a good little bonus there. We will probably end up using the rain collector, unfortunately, or we'll have to do red talon slots, which also an option. First things first, let's just go start these little quests here. Little intro quests, kind of. Hopefully not get too ganged up on by the zombs early on, you know? I have to be honest, it's been so long since I played State of Decay 1 that I don't really remember this map, unfortunately. I'm sure the map's very cool. I just don't remember it. Nice little zombie kill. Oh. Feeling like The Walking Dead. I will make so many Walking Dead references throughout this series, and I do it every single time I play through this game, so let me apologize ahead of time for doing that. I think it's good stuff. I'm a huge Walking Dead fan, though I haven't watched the newest season that's currently going on. Newest and, unfortunately, I believe last season that's currently going on. Maybe fortunately, honestly. At this point, it's been a little overdone, but still. A little sad about it.
Merry Christmas, I'm getting there. Let's call that good enough.
I loved Walking Dead, though. I actually did not watch it when it originally came out. I watched it after the fact. That was a big thing of mine. Is I never watched it the first time through, and I really regret it. There's actually this really funny. You're gonna get a spoiler to season 2 here, so if you haven't watched it, just mute for a few seconds. But I've only watched a couple episodes at the time I was in high school when the seasons were coming out, and I can vividly recall me watching an episode, and for some reason they were all upset that a girl was in the barn and was like in a walker form. And I made that comment. I was like, yeah, I was watching an episode. For some reason there was a girl in a barn and everyone was upset. And one of my friends yelled at me and goes, son of a, I haven't watched that episode yet. It just came out yesterday. I was like, oh, geez. And I like spoiled the entire season. I was like, no. I had no idea. I had no idea that it was like the season finale. I was just watching a random episode. So like, I was like, yeah, it was just this episode. There's some girl in the barn. I don't know. Ended up being that it was Carol's daughter, I think. Was it Carol's daughter? And she ended up getting caught in the barn in this crazy turn of events. She wasn't supposed to be dead. They thought she was still alive out and about, but Herschel and them, founder in the barn. I don't know, man. Weird stuff. I haven't watched enough to be able to actually give you a rundown of the, I've watched the entire thing, but I haven't paid attention enough to give you a full rundown. But let me tell you, freaking great show. It was funny. I played with this really cool guy. I'm sure he'll be in the comments. Dragon. Can't remember his first part of his name, but Dragon. And I kept talking about it, and he actually was part of my last series. He did a lot of co-op with me. And he goes, never watched The Walking Dead. And I was like, you've never watched The Walking Dead? Like, I just assumed anyone playing this game has some sort of, like, kind of likes Walking Dead. Or kind of like zombies, you know? That would be my assumption. Because this is, like, such a zombie game. And Walking Dead is, like, pinnacle of zombies right now. Now, I don't think it's 100% true, but it feels that way. So I assumed anyone playing this would have been relatively interested in zombies and watched like the ultimate zombie TV show right now. Now I'm not saying it's the ultimate zombie thing because I think, my opinion, I really liked. Was it Dawn of the Dead where they were in the mall? Was that Dawn of the Dead? That was like my favorite zombie thing ever. The zombie movie where they're in the mall. Because I always think, what would I do if there was ever a zombie apocalypse? You know, like I'm sure everyone who plays this game has thought about that. I'm sure of it. If I was in this situation, what would I do? And I was always like, a mall seems like kind of a legit place. Now, I'm thinking it'd be overcrowded, but like, kind of a legit place. You could hide yourself in stores and crap because each store has its own kind of gate setups. Like, that seems pretty good. And then, I don't know. Seems like a good gig, at my opinion. A mall. I'm like kind of in the boonies. I live kind of countryside. So I figured I'd just kind of stake it out here for a little while till like cities are kind of crappy and then move from there. But who knows?
How's it going?
Wait. I want plague samples of Runlow. If you can find more, we could trade for fuel.
The safest way to collect samples is
That's
by killing
easy.
plague
We'll
zombies.
I know.
The best place to find them is in the territory around a plague heart.
Actually, wait a second. I'm gonna purposely make a lot of noises so these people kill the plague zombie.
A pretty sight. Or you could just destroy the plague heart itself to get a bunch
Here.
of samples.
So then they can help me kill the zombie, and then I can get a plague heart for
Gear up
them.
before starting this. Could get messy.
Helping out like
Yeah,
a
this is
good way to make
perfect.
friends.
Let them come in. Nice. Nope, none of them drop plague hearts. Crap. I need more. I need actual weapons. Do I not have a... I thought I picked up a
Looks like
crossbow.
nobody else
I
is
did.
home. But with a plague heart around, that won't last.
No plague. Looking for little plague samples. This is a huge base. This is like really important. These sort of ammo outposts are like good stuff, you know? You definitely want to grab these. Now, it's not worth putting any points into this and like claiming it. And you can't right now because the plague heart is nearby. But
fuck
always
me, here
good.
comes my fan club.
One. Whoa. Whoa. Wow, that was a horrible shot, eh? Trying to help out the neighbors. Let me help my neighbors. By the way, I haven't played too much with the other State of Decay YouTubers, but shout out to all those awesome State of Decay YouTubers. I don't interact with them very often, but I've had the opportunity to have them in like there's this on YouTube Studio. It tells you who you have like viewers in common with. I have viewers in common with like all the cool Walking Dead YouTubers. So I think that's pretty bomb that there's such a community behind it. I can't think of all their names right now, and I'm not even gonna try. The only one that I can remember off the top of my head is Get Good Fox. But there's a bunch of other Walking Dead YouTubers that are like all in my in my similar viewers. I think that's really cool, man, that there's such a community and so much support behind this game. Even though it's been out for a while, people still love it, which is like huge. It says a lot about the quality of A, the community, and B, the game. That you guys are still hanging out, watching it, and enjoying it. I was really hoping Dying Light and stuff would come out soon, was my big thing. I'm a huge Dying Light fan. That's probably one of my favorite games. But it's not really a game that I would make a series on, but it's just so much fun. In fact, I still don't have gas, and they're telling me to go all the way over there. Why? By killing plague zombies or a plague heart? Yeah. I don't really have anything to kill a plague heart with yet. I'd definitely have to clear, like, something huge. It's kind of weird these things aren't dropping plague samples. Because usually, I feel like usually they all drop plague samples, but I'm not sure if it's currently off because of the mission. Like, usually you kill like 2 or 3 zombies, you get a plague sample. And I'm definitely not in a place to kill a plague heart. I'll have to probably have a friend or two help me clear my first... Oh, there's a plague sample. Alright, so we got 1 plague sample. Oh, whoops. You know what? I could kind of get my initial footing with one of the care packs. Maybe that's what I'll end up doing. If I just get one of the care packs out real quick, that could give me at least enough guns and weapons to kill a plague heart. And then from there, I can actually build up a pretty strong community relatively quickly, instead of struggling through the start. If I got like the Ranger pack or something. That could help me with the initial start and getting of weapons. If I was smart, I would have brought weapons with me when I closed the game last. Didn't. So that's on me. But there's what I was thinking was this. If I call like the Independence pack or a supply drop or something, that would do the trick. Let me just find one more plague heart for now. Oh.
No place to put that.
Definitely bullets over clean bed sheets. Though the fact that they're really pricey is nice, but I'd spend time on that. Wow, this base is huge. This has got to be an actual base, right? I guess not.
We might actually luck out with this place.
Oh, it is? Is it? I could break that open and take the fuel. I really don't trust myself here yet. I gotta get some buddies with me, I think. Or real guns. Dude, that plague heart's gonna be an easy kill once I get real guns. That thing is right out in the open. That's a really nice spot. Let me pop a couple of these zombs here and we should get our last plague sample and I can go make those people like me. Fudgicles. I didn't realize there was a zombie that close to me. There it is. Okay.
This one's done. What's next?
That's great.
Other thing I need to do quick is
Bloater ahead. Better kill it quick.
medical. Where's the bloater? Oh, jeez. I don't want to mess around with that big boy. Let me tell you, that looks like me after Thanksgiving dinner. Got it. Nice. So, I know this is my first episode, but I just want to let you guys know the plan for this series is the usual plan for all my series. I will be uploading a couple times a week. So make sure to have the alerts and stuff on if you guys want to check out more State of Decay content. My series length is based more or less off of how many views, likes, comments, shares, that type of stuff we get. And it also depends on that for future episodes. I like to provide whatever content is.
I can make something that'll cure blood plague if one of us gets infected.
Oh, very cool. Thank you.
We're happy to share the recipe if you need it.
Thank you. So if you guys like the series, hey, leave a comment, leave a like. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you guys want me to do co-op, if you guys want to join. I do play with viewers sometimes based on if you guys are around and whatnot. I accept almost everyone to my friends list, and I'm sitting in an open lobby right now, though I only record a few times a week, so you'd have to be on during one of those times, and I do already have a few friends who I'll probably end up playing with. I usually play with my brother, Big Blue Bug Gaming. If you guys have watched this series, he also makes State of Decay 2 content. And then I've played with Dragon a couple times, who is kind of like my... he kind of knows everything. So I really like to have him in here when I can, because he provides additional insight into things that I don't know, which is really cool. Anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'm going to have more content up ASAP, but for now, let me let y'all go. Thank you once again, and we will all talk very soon. I'm Bringtheparty. I'm heading out.